Hello, my name is Steve Mahometano, and I am the 2024 to 2025 Fulbright English Teaching Assistant here at Ershui Junior High School. I decided to make this video as a way to help share my experiences and also as a way to help the school share itself with any future ETAs or ETFs should they be interested in coming here to teach and interacting with the school faculty and students. Okay, let's get to it. So this is the agenda. Pause as you will, but I will also introduce the Pomelo baby, which is the Ershui Junior High School mascot, because Ershui is known for a lot of agricultural products, one of them being the pomelo fruit. So where is Ershui? Ershui, if you'll follow the map, is number 26. And Yunlin City, where most of the Changhua ETAs live, is number 16. So Yunlin and Ershui are about 30 to 40 minutes away from each other by scooter, depending on traffic. Ershui is also really mountainous because it is right at Nanto's border. And there's also a lot of rivers nearby because it's right nearby Yunlin. If you want to go say hi to the Yunlin ETAs in Dolio, it's also very easy to do so. So transportation to and from Ershui. For me, the most convenient option was taking a scooter because it is about 30 to 40 minutes and I can leave whenever I want in the morning and whenever I want after the school day ends. This is also a good time for a playlist or a podcast as I've found in my daily commute. But if that's not an option for you, taking the train in the morning from Yunlin Station to Yunxian is about a 20-minute ride and a 10-minute walk to the school. But there is no return train. So you will need to carpool with an LET or school staff to the train station, and then it's about another 20-minute ride back to Yunlin. Also, make sure to download the eRailways app to be able to see the schedules if you haven't already. Okay, so this is the Ershui staff, as I will introduce. So this is teacher Angela, this is teacher James, and then this is teacher Ma. These three teachers, along with one other possible LET, will be your main team in terms of like helping you with your lessons and also co-teaching with you in terms of English lessons. In terms of additional people in your team, you will also have Principal Wu and Assistant Director Hu, who will also be available to help you out with anything you need. In terms of the student success goals here at Ershui Junior High School, three of the important ones for the Fulbright ETAs or ETFs to focus on are world exposure, well-roundedness, English experience. A highlight on English experience, a lot of the students come from rural farm areas, so often don't get a lot of chances to practice English outside of the classroom. And this is particularly where the ETA can help out with that, whether it's just informal interactions outside the classroom or just encouraging the students more. And also through your lessons, you'll also show the students the many wonders of the world, just to show them there is a lot of opportunities in Taiwan, but also like outside of Taiwan. And at Ershui Junior High School, there is also a lot of traditional classrooms, but there is also a lot of experiential learning classrooms where you learn outside of a traditional classroom. And I will get into this in a couple minutes. So some highlights at this high school is the Rock Climbing Wall International Institute, which I will get into in a couple minutes. The track field, cooking classroom. A lot of the classrooms here have smart screens, the art classroom, the music classroom, and a gym/auditorium. So another important point is lunch. It's served around 11:50 every day. Very typical Taiwanese lunch dishes, a soup plus fruit or snack, and each meal is about 50 NTD. But if you don't, this is not your go-to option. There's also a nearby High Life store. In terms of your responsibilities and rules at this school, you will teach about 4 to 10 classes per week, which includes traditional English classrooms that include textbook classes, picture book or cultural lessons, and English oral exam practice and testing. This also includes experiential learning classrooms, which in my case ended up being learning English through cooking. So this is an example of the schedule. It is on the more light side on the left and more on the heavy side on the right. This does change on a week-by-week basis, depending on LET availability when the students are able to interact with you. In terms of classroom examples, here is an example of textbook-based classes that I've taught. A particular highlight on this because Ershui Junior High School does collaborate with other schools, and during my year, they collaborated with a number of Japanese junior high schools from Otari and Subetsu in Japan, where the students came and visited here through the International Institute. And the Taiwanese students here and the Japanese students had to learn English together and also learn how to interact with each other in English as a common language. It involved a lot of classroom lessons, but also a lot of experiential learning through postcard writing lessons where they write in English to each other. You can also teach a lot of holiday lessons. This is 2 examples of the many holiday lessons I've taught, which includes Halloween, Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day. Just depends on like what interesting ideas that you can think of to help the students learn English through these holiday lessons. In terms of cooking lessons, this is the experiential lesson that was the best fit for me because I like cooking as a big hobby. It can also be art or any other expertise that you have. So in my particular case, I decided to show students how they use English outside of the classroom, in particular, learning how to interpret cooking instructions and follow such English instructions. Okay, so if you have any questions, I have included a number of information here. To the left is my Instagram if you would like to reach out to me. To the right is the video intro that a previous Fulbright ETA has made to also introduce Ershui Junior High. And I have also included their website, should you also be curious about looking up any more information about the school. Okay. All right. I hope your Fulbright experience has been good so far, and I'm sure it'll be even better as this year goes. Okay. Bye-bye.